Hello and welcome to the Blackboard Ultra Navigation student video. In this video we will be going over what a student will see whenever they log into the new Blackboard Ultra base navigation. Let's begin. Hello, so today I'm going to go over what the new Blackboard is going to look like. This is Blackboard Ultra Navigation. So whenever you log on, it's going to look a lot different. It's going to look like what you see on the screen. Your login's going to be the same. Nothing's going to change that way. Also note that nothing will change when you're actually in your courses. So your courses will look the same. What this is just going to change how you get to them. And then it's also going to be kind of one central location for all things, for all of your courses. So what we're going to do is we're going to go down through the menu here on the left and go through each page so you can see what each tab looks like. Okay, so the first tab we're going to see is the one that you're on and you will come to every time you log on to Blackboard, and that's what is our institution page. On this page, it'll change from time to time. Basically what this is kind of an announcement page. So you can see a variety of different things. There'll always be some sort of links to things that you'll use as a student quite frequently. But this can change throughout the semester, just depending on what kind of information we want to get out to the students. This will also look different depending on what kind of role you play at Edison. So your instructor might see something different, staff might see something different than students, but all students will see the same thing. The next tab on your left on your menu, you can see here it says Sample Nav User. What you will see is actually your name. So this is going to be your profile tab. So when you click on it, you'll see all of your basic information. You'll see your full name, your email. You'll notice it'll be your school email. You cannot change it. You can change your profile picture by simply hovering over the circle and clicking the edit button. From there you can upload something, and I encourage you guys to do that. It's good to have kind of a name with a face type to help your online profile. So you can upload a picture here. Some of the other things that you can change, and you can add the additional information, contact information. All of this is just what you want to give. You do not by any means have to fill all of this out. You do not have to give any information that you don't want to give on your profile. The only thing that will be filled out for you is this basic information. You can, if you're maybe working on some sort of website for one of your courses or just for your time in college as a whole, you can add it here. You can, like I said, you can add any and all information that you want. Over here on the right hand side, you will be able to change some of this. The default language is always going to be English. This is your privacy settings. So if you click on the edit button here, you can change who sees your profile. Now just note that instructors will always be able to see your profile, but you can open it up to anybody in your course, and administrators as well will actually be able to see your profile. But you can just kind of decide whether you basically want anybody in your course to see it as well. So you just change what you want who you want to see your profile information and hit save. The next box down is this global notifications. You'll have three different kinds. So we have stream notifications. If you click on that, you can see you can change that. Basically, it changes what you see in the next tab over here, which is the activity stream. I know it kind of seems like a funny place to change it, but you can change it several different places. So you can decide what you see in that activity stream. You can click it all, you can click none. I would suggest you at least keep institutional announcements and the course announcements, but you can see when your items, when items have been graded, when new content is posted. So lots of different things that you can choose, and there are also some drop down boxes as well for you to choose within each category. If you go over to the next one, it will be the email notifications. So this will, again, you can decide how often and what you get an email about. You can choose any or all. You can choose whether you get emailed right away or just once a day with everything. So you can do that and click save. And then the last one is basically just for the app. If you use the Blackboard app, you might know that it does what it does. But you can somewhat choose what you see, what you get pushed through on your phone from the Blackboard app. So you just click that. If you don't want anything or don't use it, just leave it blank. So that's your global notifications, and that's going to be for over, the word global basically just means all of your courses. So the global notifications, all of these will be for each of your courses, okay? And I think that's pretty much it for your profile page. The next tab down is the activity stream, and this is also a global tab. So you're going to see things collectively on this page from all of your courses. There's a number of different things that you'll see pop up. If your instructor uses the calendar, which I'm encouraging all of them to do, you will see due dates pop up. You will see things that have maybe are important. Maybe you'll see past due dates. So if you've missed something, you'll see announcements in here. There's 4 different categories. Right now you're just seeing the important and the recent. So you'll see a number of different things in here. This is a great place to go. You can even use this for yourself, and I'll show you how to add some stuff in the calendar for yourself as well. When you're done with the important stuff, you can always dismiss it. The other thing to know is that whenever you click on it, so say this is a due date that came up, you can click on it, and I'll click on this one down here, and it'll go straight to the discussion board or the activity or whatever it is that you need to complete. So that's kind of nice. It's kind of a shortcut, so you don't have to go in, find the course, find the assignment. You can literally just go straight to it. So kind of a neat feature. Also, if it's graded, like I said, you can hit view my grade and it'll show it right there. You can hide it if you don't want it to pop up. Just another kind of neat feature that it offers. You will always see institution announcements as well. In the recent, we'll look at kind of your top 7 or your latest 7, I think is what it is what the setting is set for. So that's the activity stream, a great place to go. You can filter it some up here to see everything, or maybe just assignments, tests, or grades and feedbacks. The settings is going to bring you up to that notification settings that we saw in your activity stream. So just another way to get to it. So activity stream, great place to go to see what is happening next. Okay, the next tab is actually your courses tab. So this part will look different. Once you click on the course, it'll look the same inside the course. But what you'll have here, and I don't have any just because this is an example, but you'll have past courses on this right about here. We can click and it'll kind of filters itself into courses that are current, courses that are past courses, and then courses that are upcoming. So it's kind of nice. Rather than seeing all of your courses, I know you guys do get that from time to time until the courses are closed down. You'll see all of them. It can get a little bit confusing. So it does kind of filter itself. You can click here and filter as well. You can also search for your courses. So if you know what the course name is and you have a long list, you can search for them. You can filter it just for courses that you're taking, courses that are open, completed. So a lot of things that you can do here. You can click on a star and favorite a course, so it always keeps it at the top of the page. Lots of different ways to kind of customize it to how you want the page to look and feel. There's also a different option as far as how to see the courses. You can see them with pretty pictures, which the pictures just come automatically. It's kind of weird, but they are beautiful pictures. But if you prefer to look at it that way, you could do that as well. So just a number of different ways. Like I said, once you click on the course, you will see it'll open up and it'll look exactly the same as your courses normally do. So nothing changes inside the course, just how you get into the course. Okay, so moving on, the next tab down you will see is the organizations tab. Now, there's not going to be anything in there for now. We do plan on using this tab. What it'll do is if you are a part of an organization, say National Honor Society or book club or whatever it is that maybe before had an actual course set up for information purposes, that is eventually going to go into the organizations tab. So once we get this up and going, we will eventually start migrating them there. We will let you know before we do that. So, but for now, just know there's not going to be anything in there, but in the future there will be. Okay, so the next tab down is the calendar tab, and this tab is a very useful tab. Like I said before, if your instructor is using the due dates, they will automatically populate into your calendar, which is nice because it'll be an easier way for you to keep track. I'm going to encourage everybody to do that, all your instructors to do that, so hopefully they will. The calendar itself you can see in a couple different ways. It'll start out by default in day mode, so you will see the current time, and if there's anything on the schedule for that day, you will see it. You can choose month though, and you can see everything for the month. Everything will pop up depending on which course it is. You could scroll through prior months and future months, so you can see, this is a little bit better view. You could see things for different classes will have different colored dots. You can just view due dates, so up here on the left, if you just click due dates, it'll filter due dates that you have for each class. It'll say when it is and what class, and again you can click right on the assignment and go right to it, so that's kind of nice. You can always go back to today and it'll check for today due dates. There's not much there. The other neat thing about this calendar is it can be your personal calendar. So if you go up here into the plus button, you will see a personal calendar. So you can add an event. So say you have a book club meeting. This is maybe something that you just do, outside of your courses on your own. It'll automatically default to your personal calendar. That's the only one you guys have access to right now. You can set a date and time just like you would typically. All day repeating events. You can tell it where your location is at. And type anything in there and then just hit save, and it's going to put it on, there it is, book club. So it's going to pop up on your schedule. So you can put all of your activities on here. If for some reason your instructor is not using the due dates function, then you can obviously put them on here as well, and it's going to show up in your activity stream. You can use it as a personal calendar as well. So great place to go. A nice feature. Like I said, this is a global feature, so you will see everything for all of your classes, plus obviously anything you put in for your personal class or for your personal self. Okay. The next tab is the Messages tab, and this again is a global tab. You will see all your courses here whenever you click on it. If you have 5 courses, you're going to see 5 of them. You're going to see if there's any messages. So basically what this is this is just like the messaging function within the course, only it gives it a nice place outside of your courses and easier to get to. You can send and receive from here. So when you click on it, for example, this one says we have 2 messages. So I'm going to click on it and it's going to actually take you into your inbox for that course. So it's going to look the same as if you were actually in the course using it, just kind of a more simple way to get to it. You can also click the plus sign and create a message as well. So it'll take you right to that message place in the course. So rather than having to go into the course, scroll down, find the messages, get into your messages, you can just do it right from the global site. So you can click, you can maybe if you want to email your instructor, you can do that. So again, it's just a global place to kind of keep everything. It should be easier to see your messages. Before, it was sometimes kind of hard to tell whether you had a message. So you can always come here and check for your messages for each course and reply to them quite easily. The next tab down is the Grades tab. This is again a global tab. So you're going to see each of your courses, and you're going to see kind of the most recent grades that you've gotten for the course. You can click and go to all of the coursework. I'll click on that in a minute. But as stuff is graded, it'll populate into here directly from your courses. So that's nice. Your instructors don't have to do anything different. It'll just populate right in. And you can click on it and you can go right to your My Grades part of it, so you can see it looks exactly like your My Grades. That's where it takes you to. It's kind of linked to. Again, same thing, if you click on all coursework, it kind of all takes you to that My Grades section, so you can see everything. But just an easy way to kind of check to see how you've done in all of your courses most recently. So again, a global function, and it'll be all your current courses as well. The tools tab, you are not going to have anything in it. You probably won't. I'm looking for a way to actually remove it from the menu. I'm not sure if that's possible, but you're not going to have any tools in there right now. Just know that this is different than the tools within a course. So these are global tools to which we don't use any for our students. Now, our instructors, they will have stuff in here, but there's no global tools that we use or have available for our students. Your tools that are within your courses, and I'm going to go into one just to show you the difference. This is all your course tools. So course tools is different than your global tools. So if one of your instructors says you need to go into your tools to find journals, you just know you're going to have to go into your course to find it. That's not the same thing as your global tools. So there's nothing in those global tools. So that's pretty much it. When you're ready to sign out, you just do so right there. This will be going live on November 5th is the scheduled date right now. So hopefully this can kind of give you a good overview of it. You can, of course, ask questions. I think most of our students are very technologically savvy, so I don't think you guys will have too much of a problem with it. And like I said, I'm just going to reiterate one more time. This is all global, so this will be all of your courses. Your courses, when you click on them, will stay the same. So nothing will change once you're inside of the course. So what you're used to will be the same, okay? Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to stop by or to email me with them. Thanks.